decades, Iran's Air Force has relied on aging fighter jets from the Cold War era. But now, that balance may be changing. Iran is set to introduce what could become its most advanced fighter jet ever, the Russian-made Sukhoi Su 35S. A jet known for brutal maneuverability, powerful radar, and long-range missiles. Not stealthy like the F-35, but deadly in a fight. So what does the Su-35 really bring to Iran's air power? And could this aircraft reshape the air battle equation in the Middle East? Let's break it down. Iran's Air Force has long faced one major problem: age. Most of its frontline aircraft, including the F-4 Phantom, F-5 Tiger, and even the F-14 Tomcat, are decades old. Despite upgrades and local modifications, these jets struggle against modern threats equipped with advanced radar, missiles, and electronic warfare. Regional rivals, meanwhile, operate F-35 stealth fighters, advanced F-15 and F-16 variants, networked air defense systems. To remain relevant, Iran needed a modern, high-performance multi-role fighter, and that's where the Su-35 enters the picture. The Su-35S is not just another fighter, it's considered one of the most capable non-stealth air superiority jets in the world. Key features include thrust vectoring engines for extreme agility, super cruise capability, allowing high speed without afterburners, long combat radius, ideal for regional power projection, a massive weapons payload carried on multiple hardpoints. In close-range combat, the Su-35 is a nightmare for opponents. Its maneuverability allows it to point its nose and weapons at targets, even at extreme angles. In a dogfight, very few aircraft can match it. One of the Su-35's greatest strengths lies in its avionics and radar systems. The Irbis-E radar can detect targets at very long ranges, track multiple aircraft simultaneously, engage threats beyond visual range. Paired with modern Russian air-to-air missiles, the Su-35 allows Iran to challenge enemies before they ever see it. This changes the game for Iran, shifting its air doctrine from defensive survival to active air denial, forcing adversaries to think twice before entering contested airspace. Iran does not seek air dominance in the traditional Western sense. Instead, its doctrine focuses on deterrence, area denial, asymmetric escalation. The Su-35 fits perfectly into this strategy, when combined with long-range surface-to-air missiles, early warning radars, electronic warfare systems. The Su-35 becomes part of a layered defense network designed to make any attack costly, risky, and unpredictable. It doesn't need to defeat every enemy jet, it only needs to complicate the fight. Let's be clear, the Su-35 is not a stealth aircraft. Against jets like the F-35, it faces serious challenges: larger radar signature, vulnerability to sensor fusion, dependence on electronic warfare to survive. However, stealth does not automatically mean invincibility. In certain scenarios, especially with ground-based radar support and electronic countermeasures, the Su-35 can still pose a threat, particularly in within-visual range combat, where stealth advantages diminish. The arrival of the Su-35 in Iran sends a powerful message across the Middle East. It signals a revival of Iran's fighter aviation, stronger military ties with Russia, a shift in regional air power calculations. Even a limited number of Su-35s could force rivals to allocate more resources to air patrols, adjust strike planning, rely more heavily on stealth and standoff weapons. In modern warfare, forcing your opponent to adapt is already a victory. The Sukhoi Su-35 will not turn Iran into a global air power overnight. But it doesn't need to. With its speed, agility, radar, and missile reach, the Su-35 represents the most serious upgrade Iran's Air Force has seen in decades. It may not be invisible, but it is powerful, intimidating, and strategically disruptive. And in the skies of the Middle East, that alone could change how the next conflict is fought.